Josh Kelly actually did it. He defeated Bakhram Murtazaliev via decision. Josh Kelly is now a world champion. Wow. I was very 50-50 with it all. Bakhram hits ridiculously hard, as showed there. Um, he's non-stop pressure. You know, he's always coming forward. He's always in your face, looking to put you on the back foot. But Josh Kelly's footwork was the key in that fight. Boxing and moving very, very, very nicely. And overall, I thought it was a very good and disciplined performance from him. Josh Kelly was way too quick. His hands were too quick. His feet were too quick. And I think in ways, Josh Kelly exposed the Dagestani boxing style. I do. I think, you've got guys like Beterbiev. Obviously, he's a much higher level guy than what Bakhram is, definitely. But it's similar styles, isn't it? It's very similar styles, but Beterbiev does it to a very high level. But overall, the Dagestani guys, they come forward pressure, they're one dimensional. That's what they are. They come forward pressure, they hit ridiculously hard, they're strong up close, they're strong in the clinches, and they keep coming forward and they're intimidating guys, in there and out of the ring. But reality is, Josh K didn't give a shit. He did not give a shit about Bakhram Murtazaliev whatsoever. And many points in the fight, especially those first 8 rounds, gave the guy a boxing lesson. Gave him an absolute boxing lesson there. I scored it 114 to 112 to Josh Kelly. I'm going to get my scorecard up real quick if I can find it. But overall, I thought, look, anyway, as I said, first 8 rounds, I thought it was pretty simple for Kelly. But he was getting tired. It was clear to see he was getting tired. And I know people would say, oh, yeah, he just always fights with his hand down. But you can tell he was kind of feeling it. He was feeling the pace that Bakhram was putting on him overall. But again, I do think he exposed the Dagestani boxing style because, again, it's too one-dimensional early on and it's just two of the same pace. It's not that late on Murtazaliev just decided to up the pace. Sorry, I'm looking for my scorecard while I'm doing this, but it's not like Bakhram just randomly decided to up the pace. It's just that he eventually did drain Kelly. And I get that's a big point of the style that, they just walk forward, they're strong up close, they don't go away. And again, they just drain you out. And he dropped him, with some good shots in that 9th round and was on Kelly for the rest of it, really, in my opinion. I thought he ran rounds 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Bakhram did. I've seen, I can't be able to get my scorecard, I can't find it, but I think I should be more prepared. But I think, I saw a few saying, oh, Kelly won that final round, he may have nicked some late, but I don't think so. I thought Bakhram drained him out a bit. But overall, I thought Bakhram was just too late on the game. That is it. Bakhram was way too late on the game. I think early on in the first round, he came forward, was intimidating, and was, making Kelly, hit Kelly hard in that first round, making him think, okay, what do I do here with this power? Because I feel like he stunned him a little bit in the first round. It really made Josh Kelly think. That was like, it might be a bit of a long night for Kelly here. Bakhram is able to do this to him. But he wasn't able to. Kelly was too good on his feet. And once Kelly got his rhythm going, he was very good. He was very, very, very good once he got his rhythm going. Thought the jab to the body was good. Bakhram just walked in a straight line at him. He just walked in a straight line at him. And that pressure just didn't work because the footwork was too good. And again, 4th round, Josh Kelly dropped Bakhram. And for all the people saying, oh, Josh Kelly doesn't hit too hard, Again, I don't think it was entirely, really hard shots that dropped Bakhram. It's just well-timed, quick shots. And Bakhram, I don't think has ever seen speed like that before. I don't think he's ever seen foot speed like what Josh Kelly showed him there. And I don't think he's ever seen hand speed, which Josh Kelly showed him there. Josh Kelly proved tonight what a level fighter. You know, Bakhram's no joke no matter what. But no matter what you think of Bakhram, he is no joke. You know, look at he dismantled Tim Tszyu, and many people were saying for years how Tim Tszyu was one of the top dogs in the Blade division, but Bakhram destroyed him, and Josh Kelly, for 8 rounds of the fight, gave Bakhram a bloody boxing lesson. Really, let's be honest here. That is what happened. I think many people are surprised, but Josh Kelly always had a chance, stylistic wise, style wise. Josh Kelly always had a good chance to win the fight, and it was always very doable. It was always very possible for him. And look, I am glad the odds saw that, but I think there are many people who just rule Bakhram out. I think there are going to be excuses coming from some Dagestani fans saying, "Oh, Bakhram was very tight at the weight," because that was something that was being said during fight week. "Oh, Bakhram's tight at the weight here, but still think he's going to destroy this guy." But I don't think that was the point. I don't think that was the issue at all, really. I don't think it was the issue at all. Buckland's operated at the level for years. Again, yeah, he was inactive for the whole of 2025. I don't know why. That's on him. That is on him. And you never know. That might be a reason why he lost. And I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch with Bakhram and Kelly. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. I wouldn't mind seeing the rematch at all. I feel like it could happen, and if it does happen again, Bakhram, yeah, of course he could get the job done. But I don't think it's because he was weight drained. I don't think the weight got to him too much. I just think he lost to the way quicker guy today, and stylistically, it was clearly just very bad for him. And the Dagestani style kind of got exposed a bit against his kind of box and move style, which Josh Kelly's got, and he's very good at, and that he's completely mastered. So, you know, again, mastered it to a T. Look at how he's come from since the David Avanesyan loss. You know, look again, it's took him a while to get to where he wants to be since, but the road's clearly been worth it. And it, you know, even when I originally thought with Josh Kelly, they're not really do anything with him here. He's not going the direction. He bags this fight, and Blade showed up. Blade delivered, and he won. So again, he's done the right things there. He's done the right things. He's still young, you know, he's still got big things to do. But then eventually 2025, things started to show for him. 2024, 2025, things started to show. But it was kind of like 3 years for Josh Kelly with not much really since that Avanesyan defeat. But yeah, these past 2 years, let's say, I think it's been very good for Josh Kelly. It's been better ever since he's been working with Eddie Hearn. Things have really turned around for him. And they've got him a well bloody title now. So there you go. Good, solid performance.